Intuitive. Now your host, Steffanie Damboise.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my show, When Spirit Speaks, with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. I am here tonight with my friend, Jessica Marshall. Jessica is a Reiki Master Teacher Practitioner. I'm going to say it wrong already. Archangel Life Coach. Jess is an angel and oracle card reader, and she is the owner of her own business, Intangible Balance. Welcome, Jess.
Thank you so much for having me, Steffanie.
You're welcome. So Jessica is one of my longtime friends. And for any of the women listening to the show tonight, I always want to call her maiden name. So it's like, no offense to her husband, Mike. I love him. But I always want to just call her maiden name. So it's like every time I'm like, oh my God, please say the right name. Say the right name. Ah, yay.
That's okay. It took me a while to get used to that too.
Yeah, gosh, it's so weird for me. I think you're actually still in my phone with your maiden name.
I'm still in Mike's phone with my maiden name.
Awesome, good. Okay, perfect. Like every time, like, oh my gosh, remember. All right, guys. So every week I chat about, goals and positivity and trying to just help empower other women and everyone else around us, I guess. So, and then I usually start off with how I know my guest. So Jessica, I've known for, God, I don't even want to say the number out loud, just 30 years. Wow. 30 years. Oh my God. I just did quick math. I'm not even that old, anybody. I'm 28. Anybody that's listening. So yeah, I'm 28. But I've known Jess for 30 years. So that's crazy.
We knew
Jess.
each other in the spirit world.
Yeah. We picked each other. Actually, which was on my list tonight. I'm not gonna lie, Jess. I actually wrote that our souls like knew each other. That we knew, like we picked to be friends, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
everybody's in our lives for a reason, and we tend to gravitate towards other souls that we've been in other lives with. So most likely we were friends at some other lifetime.
Oh, yeah. No, I totally believe it. And was part of like what I wrote down, because I chatted about that with Chris on my last show, like how we just met him, and I was like, dude, we've known each other and we like just clicked, and it was amazing. And I've been really finding all these like soul connections lately. So it's super cool. And then the funny thing that I had written down for us was that I didn't know it. Like that we didn't know that we both did this, right? Until probably like 5 years ago now or something like that.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Literally, it was insane. I walked into your house and you had this whole room set up in your house. Like that you're like, you do Reiki and you do cards and you have all these stones. And I was like, your mother says hi on Facebook, by the way.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. I think my mom said hi too.
Hi, Mrs. D.
So it was like, I just couldn't believe it. I literally was like jaw dropped when I walked in. I'm like, no way. Like, what is happening? Why did we not talk about that for like 30 years?
I know. It's kind of crazy because I was just like, when I found out what you were doing, it was just awesome. It's like, I keep saying like a lot. Sorry.
No, me too. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. You can say like a lot.
A little nervous, but but yeah, it's just amazing. Like how things just work out, and everybody can kind of help each other, and we're all here for a reason.
Yeah, it's just so cool. And then I obviously we helped each other a lot. We were like besties for like, let's just go with 30 years. It's a beautiful thing that our families met, and we got to, Jess grew up right down the street from me. We had our like street crew. We were chatting about that earlier. And just in general, how blessed I feel like we both were to have each other, and our families around, and we played outside and we had so much fun. We also were reminiscing earlier about, staying out. We were old school. Like we stayed out till the streetlights came on. I feel like we were like the last generation. I feel like, the last like group of kids. We literally like the streetlights were on. We're like, oh man, we got to get inside.
Yeah.
We're going to get in trouble.
And we would always stand there and talk even longer. Yeah. And then we'd be like, we're in so much trouble.
Yeah, we're going to get in trouble. At least I think that they could like at least maybe see outside. Actually, I'm envisioning your mother hollering up the street at us right now, actually, as we're standing outside of my house funny. Yeah, right. I don't know. That just popped in my head like a memory of childhood.
Her voice reached your house.
Oh my God.
Too.
Yeah, I know. She could. Yeah. I love you, Mrs. Prue. I'm like, I barely. I'm like, I don't even want to talk. She's gonna hit me. No, I'm just kidding. She never did that. I'm just kidding. I was just like, oh my God, I remember your mother yelling. So yeah, just so much fun. I knew I was gonna love tonight and having you on my show. So Anyway, so Intangible Balance is the name of your business, which is really exciting. So tell me a little bit about your business, Jess.
So Intangible Balance for me, I came up with the name just because I feel like there's some kind of balance that everybody's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But no matter what, I mean, we can attain tangible objects. The balance that we're really looking for is going to be internal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the basis of Intangible Balance. And my business is all based on love. So I feel like my job is to bring more love into the world in some way by helping people to heal
Mm-hmm.
and to find self-love for themselves.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing. I think self-love is just what everybody is needing, you know, that internal acceptance of yourself, because that's not something that I think with even our generation and the ones behind us,
Mm-hmm.
we were always taught to put other people first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's one of the struggles that I still have sometimes, because it's like, where do I come in?
Yeah.
So finding that and making it so that other people can also have that.
Yeah. And just, you know, and of course, I mean, most people that have ever listened to my show or even, you know, just know that like, you know, how my gift works is that, you know, things just pop in my head while people are talking. So just made me think of, you know, you and I have very strong mothers, you know, like just, you know, we got taught how, like we help we help everybody else. Right. And it's like come from these women that are just, I was going to say a different word, like, super strong. I want to, you know, like super strong and, you know, like just taught us so much just to obviously help others. It's getting difficult to, you know, it's like sometimes I just had to ask a friend today, you know, like at 36 years old, I've been trying to ask my friends for help. And I mean, by help, Jess, I literally mean just like, hey, I asked my friend Jessie, who was on my show last week about, a couple weeks ago. And I was like, hey girl, can you just like message me? Cause I've been losing weight and feeling good. I was like, can you just message me from time to time? Just check in with me, ask how I'm doing. And I like literally was getting teary eyed, even asking, like, that's so silly. But I mean, baby steps, right? Baby
exactly.
steps.
And that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a lot of people don't keep going forward because they don't feel like those leaps and bounds are happening. So small steps are huge.
Yeah.
They're actually much bigger than we realize.
Yeah, that's like I try to hashtag baby steps all the time, like for people, like, and then even if you're taking little steps forward, you're still moving forward. So yeah, I think that's really beautiful, Jess, of you trying to spread the love and especially self-love. That's a tough one. It takes a little while to get there, I feel like most of the time. And then as silly as they say, it's really, you do really need to love yourself first before you can truly let anybody else love you, right?
Exactly.
So what else do you do there with Intangible Balance?
So the biggest part of my practice right now is providing Reiki to people. I can do it in person or I can do it distance. And through that, I've developed my own way of Reiki. So Reiki is an energy healing.
Yeah. Thank you for our listeners that don't know.
I'm like, I don't know if I need to tell anybody that, but
go ahead.
It's energy healing. So it's a really great way to de-stress, relax, but it also promotes healing in the body. So we're literally taking pure divine energy and infusing it into your body and helping to move out any stagnant or negative energy that's stuck in your body. So it really helps to move all of that out and it helps to heal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I just stood up a little bit. There's a lot of research and everything that's gone around with having Reiki in the hospitals for people that come out of surgery or people who have, you know, cancer. They incorporate that so that the healing is that much quicker and easier on the patients. So it's really just an amazing concept and thing to be able to provide to other people.
Yeah, no, I love it. And I've actually had Reiki from Jess. And I was like sleeping, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think I felt like in a good way. Like when I like have massages that I truly enjoy, I'm drooling and like sleeping by the end of it. I'm pretty sure I was there. Like I actually felt, I think I told you, I felt like I had a massage by the time I was done with your Reiki session.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah. So I definitely would suggest checking Jess out. I did put, for our Facebook people, I did put her website on there, Intangible Balance, and her Facebook page, which is the same thing. Intangible Balance. And hey, Kim, your sister said hi on Facebook.
Hi, Kim.
And Audra, my friend Audra. What's up, girl? So if you're just tuning in with us, you are listening to When Spirit Speaks with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise, on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And I'm here tonight with my friend Jessica Marshall, who is, among other things, the owner of Intangible Balance out of Raymond, right?
Correct.
Raymond,
yes.
yeah. So Jess does angel and oracle card readings. She does a lot of Reiki. She's a Master Reiki Practitioner. Lots of fun stuff. I have had Reiki with Jess and it's amazing. Literally felt like I had a massage when I was done. So people need to check her out. Just throwing that. You're welcome. I'm like, just throwing that in there. It's not because I've known her for 30 years. I swear most people that know me actually would, even if I knew you for 30 years, I feel like most people that know me still would know that, like, if you didn't do a good job, I wouldn't recommend you. So, you know, that's just who I am. I think that most people know that at this point. So that's good. Sweet. And then what was I going to, oh, so you're a Archangel Life Coach as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I wanted to tap into some of that. Like, what does that mean?
So an Archangel Life Coach is somebody who works with your angelic realm. Everybody has angels around them.
Mm-hmm.
They have guides, spirit guides. They have an abundance of people. If you ever feel like you're alone, you're truly not.
Mm-hmm. I believe that, yeah.
And so it kind of hones in on the archangels and helping you to incorporate them in your day. Also to be able to get the guidance from them. So I've actually started incorporating that into my Reiki.
That's
and
awesome.
Just kind of using my intuition.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you some guidance on what, you know, your life purpose may be, give you some direction,
Mm-hmm.
And help you to get closer to that.
And can you do that from your long distance Reiki as well? Or
I can.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know much. I always joke that I'm not Reiki anything. Like, I don't know why. I just haven't. I know that I probably should be. I just haven't got there yet for some reason. So I always joke, I have no idea. I'm like, I don't know what people are talking about. I think that's so cool. So anybody, you could just like, you find out like who their particular archangels like attached to them are, sort of thing.
So I can, whoever's around them, I can probably pull them in.
Mm-hmm.
And also I can incorporate them in ways that they already haven't. So, you know, like Archangel Michael,
Mm-hmm.
he's good for protection, and I can teach you how to incorporate them in the ways that they are not meant to be incorporated, but like their specialties.
Yeah.
Because each archangel has
Mm-hmm.
a different specialty.
Yeah.
Archangel Michael is protection. He's kind of a everything.
General. Yeah. I call on
Yeah.
him a lot as well for
Yeah.
just for protection and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
and
he
whatever
can
else.
heal, cleanse. He does
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But you know, Archangel Raphael, he does a lot of healing. You know, he works with animals. He's good with travel. So if you're,
Mhm.
you know, you're going somewhere, you can call on him to protect you and guide you through your traveling. So each angel has something that they are good with,
Mhm.
and we incorporate that into the session, and I teach you how to do that.
That's
Use
cool.
them.
Yeah. I've been calling in Archangel Metatron a lot just for
Oh,
like
nice.
business stuff. I feel like somebody told me he was like very businessy or that he was around me or something. So I try to
Yeah.
call him in and be like, all right, let's help kickstart. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's working. So
Yeah.
I just keep
You
calling
see a
him
lot
in.
of colors and stuff because
You know-
he's almost like a psychedelic kind of color.
Really?
Like he's all swirly.
I don't see color often when I tell people I like talking about visuals with people, because when I obviously when I do my mediumship, I can see spirit, or not spirit per se, but I can see pictures and stuff like that, but it's really in my mind's eye, so I can't see when I call in I don't really see color too much. Sometimes when I'm meditating, maybe 3 times I can say now I had like a bright white light, and then I had like a bright blue light one time, and then I think I had like a bright purple light one time.
Nice.
But not like just those are totally not related moments, like just one color each time. But I feel like the more I continue to meditate and do that, I keep like every once in a while I'll see another color. So I'm like, cool, I can just add that to my list, right? So
yeah,
I think it's, I would love to see like the psychedelic color, like all of them
Yeah,
swirling together.
it's really neat. He's also really great to help with children. And that's something else that I'm pretty passionate about too. So, I mean, he's a great angel to call in if, you have children and they're struggling with something, ADHD, something like that. He's really good to come in and give you that extra support, help them to focus, all of that. So it's really...
I did not know that one. I can't remember anything. Like, I mean, I can remember stuff, but I don't remember all of them. I think I even have like Archangel cards specifically to learn them. And I haven't even gone through them all.
There's a lot, and it's a lot of information, and a lot of them do similar things. So it can be...
I kind of just like, I pull the cards out and then I just see which one resonates. I called in like Archangel Sandalphon. Is that how you even say his name? Sandalphon?
I think that's, yeah.
I don't even know, but I'm like...
Some of them I still kind of like, I don't know if I'm actually saying it right,
yeah,
but...
I don't know. I was just like, okay, cool. I like this guy. I couldn't even tell you what he does. Literally, I was just like, I want to call him in today. So whatever, that's my life. All right, let's see. So again, if you're just tuning in with us, you're listening to WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And you're listening to When Spirit Speaks with your host, me, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. And I am here with my friend, Jessica Marshall. She is the owner of Intangible Balance. Hey, Jess.
Hey, Steph. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're so welcome. So we were chatting about we're kind of all over the place, but that's just how Jess and I work. I was talking about Jessica does Reiki and angel card readings and Archangel Life Coach, which sounds super cool. I'm going to have to go try it. We talked about, it's almost a full moon. We were chatting about that earlier. It looks like it's full right now. I'm not going to lie.
So tomorrow, 10:54 a.m. Eastern time will be the actual full moon. That's when it's at its fullest point. And it's the super moon, so it's the closest to the Earth that the moon gets.
Yeah.
It's actually the second of 3 that we have this year.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the closest one to the Earth.
Yeah, so, it looks so cool already. I love the moon.
Amazing. The moon is just awesome.
I was telling my friends earlier, what I do know about the full moon is if you have any of your stones or crystals or something, right, to put them out and let them like recharge, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Cleanse and recharge in the full moon. It's always good to do that every so often. I always forget to do it for myself, but I can remind all of my friends to do that. So that's good. And then so we were talking about like how we feel with the full moon or what we think it does to other people. I'll let you go first, Jess. How do you feel about the full moon?
So the full moon, I usually am tired. Like I feel like there's a lot of energetic pull with the moon. So we're water primarily. And you know that the moon has different effects on the tides and so there's that pull there. So I tend to get tired, and it almost feels like there's energy downloads happening type of thing. So it's a beautiful time to release things. I usually am like all about like making lists and releasing it to the full moon. Yeah. Because the full moon is great for
in
that.
Like a burning sort of way, releasing it, or like making fire burn it sort of thing, or like saying it out loud. I'm just asking for people listening.
Yeah, no, you can definitely. So I'm a big fan of making a list, tearing it up, and burning it safely somewhere safe.
Tortured.
And that actually helps to release what no longer serves you.
Yeah.
So you make a list of things that no longer serve you, that you'd like to release, that you need help with releasing, and you can take and burn that afterwards. During the summertime, you can bury it. You can make the list. Okay. Tear it up, bury it. Let it absorb into the earth. And it just really it helps. It's putting everything out into the universe. Like I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for that layer of the onion to be taken.
I definitely need to do
away. So it's a great tool to have.
And sometimes I feel like it's not even like that first layer. It's like, I need to go like 15 layers deep. I need to get rid of some stuff, you know, like that, like, I really didn't think it was bothering me until somebody brought it up. And then I was really angry.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Steph, that was like 20 years ago. Maybe you should rethink that or just write it down. And, you know.
Yeah. Well, we bottle things up.
Yeah.
Like, and that's one of the things, like, you know, all of the energy work and the self-love, it's literally working through layers. Sometimes it's like, wait a minute, I already did this. I already released this.
Yeah.
But it's not, you're not complete. You haven't completely released it. It was just one layer, because we're like onions and we just kind of have all of these layers, especially with us being energetic bodies, and we trap everything in our field. You know, we might have something that happened 10 years ago, but energetically it's a ball in our energy field that's affecting us.
Yeah.
You know, and if we don't clear that or find a way to work through it, and we kind of just suppress things, it can interfere with our bodies. You know, it becomes physical, you know, pains and aches, or things that could be even more serious down the road.
And like, and I, even as you're saying that, it's like, I'm just hearing and seeing like baby steps, you know, just like we talked about earlier, like
exactly.
Even if you go, I've been getting like, I got acupuncture done a few times by my friend Dave.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it was awesome. Like, I didn't know what to expect each and every time. And I probably 3 or 4 times. And I kind of knew it was doing something, but I feel like it was that sort of thing, just kind of getting rid of like some layers, right? Like I knew it was just leading me up to other things. And I've been just trying to, I haven't got Reiki, I think, since I had your Reiki done, but just stuff like that. I feel like I've been trying to do a little self-love with that sort of stuff to just peel back those onions, you know. I feel like, and I always tell people like, it's going to take longer. It's going to take some time. You know, it doesn't happen
overnight.
Yeah. You're not gonna, I mean, and I'm really happy if it takes a very short amount of time for whomever, obviously, right? Always happy for other people. But yeah, I would try to explain that to people. It's like, you know, I watched like The Secret or something like literally like 10 years ago at this point. So it's taken me 10 years to get to this place where I can.
Yeah. I don't like to think about it as being that far away, like, or far back. I think that it's so weird to think. I'm like, I'm still kind of, I like 30 years of friendship. Like, that's crazy.
I know. I'm only 20.
It's so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny to think. I'm like, you watched that 10 years ago. I'm like, how is it possible that it was 10 years ago? But yeah.
Gosh, I know. Well, we did know each other when we were 6. Let's go back. We're not that old. I mean, like, I was like, wait a second. Let's just like, we were 6 years old when we met. So, or 6, or maybe you were 5. Maybe we're probably both 6.
It was right around there.
Nonetheless, so I don't know why I'm thinking about
6.
this so hard, but yeah. So I know 10 years. Yeah. And like our parents or people like our age listening or older are like, okay, girls, you know, 30 years isn't even that much.
Oh, I know.
But your parents were over at my house actually a little bit ago, and they were, we were all chatting, like my parents, your parents, and then I happen to be the only child there. And, you know, like, I don't know if anybody listening understands this, but it's like, I felt like the kid. I was like, I'm at the adult table.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so weird. Like, I need to just go sit like alone at the kid table. I don't even know how they let me up. I'm like a grown woman. And I still was like, this is just so weird.
You still have that like place. It's like, you still are the kid.
Yeah. Which is still what I loved about like our generation, I guess. Right. Like all that stuff. Like it was like, but it was a good time. So yeah. All right. The full moon, it doesn't do much. I feel like it doesn't do much for me because I'm always tired, but I think it's gonna, I don't know. I just like to, I feel like it's like the new beginnings, new thing. I should write down some stuff and see how it makes me feel, you know, like to shed some layers. I actually wrote that down that I should be doing that, but all right, everyone, we are going to take a break in a little bit here. So, or actually super soon, but we're going to do some live medium readings. If you'd like to call now or soon, it's 603-816-1590. Again, if you'd like to get some free medium readings with me in the hour here, you can call on in at 603-816-1590. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon.
Once upon a time, there was a nice house that lived with a family. The house loved the family and took care of them. One day, it started to rain and rain. The house wanted to protect the family, but the water got inside and ruined everybody's everythings. The house was so sad, but the family didn't think it could happen. They told the house that they would take better care of her, always.
Protect what matters. Learn more about your flood risk at floodsmart.gov/care.
Title Boxing Club is the best and only authentic full-body boxing workout that changes your body, clears your mind, and completely engages your spirit. Our signature workout utilizes the fundamentals of a true boxer's workout, including proper heavy bag training to strengthen and tone your arms, legs, back, core, stamina, and your confidence. Empowering, exhilarating, and totally addictive. This is your new favorite workout class. Visit them online at TitleBoxingClub.com or call 603-206-5608. That's 206-5608 and begin today.
Lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer-related death in the U.S. Smoking contributes to 87% of those deaths. November is National Lung Cancer Awareness Month. Learn about lung cancer risks, symptoms, and treatment options at radiologyinfo.org. That's radiologyinfo.org.
What if you got rewarded for every good decision? What if your heart had a special way of letting you know it appreciates your healthy choices?
Oh, I've got to get my family to eat more vegetables.
Amazing!
And instead of cooking with butter tonight, I think I'll saute our veggies with heart-healthy oil.
You're a genius! So really, would your food choices pay off in heart health? Did you know that when you replace bad fats with healthier fats, like those in canola or other vegetable oils, it can lower bad cholesterol levels, and that's good for your heart. Here's a winning idea. Take up the challenge for good health, because the you of the future will say,
Fantastic!
Learn more at heart.org/facethefats. Canola Info proudly supports the American Heart Association's Face the Fats campaign.
The Village Network was created for only one reason: to keep those 62 and older in their home as long as possible, ideally for the rest of their life. The Village Network is the answer for children who do not live nearby and worry about their parents being able to remain independently and safely at home. The Village Network has a network of trusted providers and volunteers who provide transportation, home repair, home-delivered meals, grocery shopping, and others who are there to help when you need them. We can even find someone to walk your dog. The Village Network does not charge thousands of dollars of upfront costs for services you may never need. With the Village Network, you only pay for services when you need them. Become a member of the Village Network today by calling 603-891-0008. That's 603-891-0008. The Village Network. Become a member today.
You're on top. Hey guys, welcome back. You were listening to When Spirit Speaks with your host, me, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. We are on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And tonight I have my friend, Jessica Marshall here. So Jessica is a Master Reiki Practitioner. I don't know why Reiki something. I just want to add different words. Like my friend Sarah is like a Reiki mess. I don't know. I just wrote it all differently. Anyway, okay. Jess is a Archangel Life Coach, a Angel and Oracle card reader, and she is the owner of Intangible Balance.
Thank you for having me, Steph.
You're welcome, Jess. I know
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun so far. Hey, Sheen, my sister's on now. So.
Hey, Sheena.
So we do have a caller on the line. Hey, Karen.
Hey, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good, thank you. So everyone, this is Karen from Lee, New Hampshire. All right, Karen, so you want a medium reading?
I would love one.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on like a musical hold for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay, one sec. All right, Karen, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, so they're kind of quicker when I'm on the radio here, and then I'm going to usually tell people to write it down just so you can remember it. I don't know if you're writing it down or not. And if you're not, you can just listen to this because it's on recording. So on Facebook at least. So I have a man here for you, Karen. And then so he's saying, I'm hearing 70s is when he passed away. He is saying, I feel like he's being funny actually, but he's like talking about, he like is shaking his fists at me, but I feel like he's in like this boxing stance, and he keeps putting like 3 fingers up at me. Like, I don't know if he's counting, but it's only in one hand. He just keeps showing me 3 fingers nonetheless. I try not to interpret what I'm seeing from people. He keeps going back up to his like chest for things that were kind of going on with him. I'm hearing him say like lung, and that's just one of my signs for that he was a smoker, not necessarily that things were happening with his lungs, but is this making any sense so far?
Not sure.
That's okay. No worries if it's not. I always tell people they'll figure out who it is. I keep hearing like 5'9". So usually when I kind of feel like it's right around his height. And if it's not right around there, it's like May 9th, something like that. Or just the number 59. Sometimes that's just what they're telling me. I do keep hearing a P name with this gentleman. So a man with a P name or a last name that starts with P. I heard Paul, so it's a guy with a P name. And sometimes it's somebody that's living just to kind of get you to the right guy.
Can't know.
That's all right. I'll get a few more things for you. And then, so he does have like it looks like he has a decent amount of hair. And sometimes when they show me like that they have a lot of hair, it's a joke. But I feel like in this case, he, like for his age, he's like, I feel like he has a bunch of hair still, which is a big thing for them. So,
is he living or dead?
He is dead. I'm a medium, Karen. I talk to dead people. This guy's dead. Let me get a few more things for you. Sometimes people lately, I'm just like, think outside the box. So it could be like somebody else. Like one time I told people, Kim and Jess's Nana actually came through for one of my readings. And obviously she's not my Nana, but it was her birthday or something that day too, I think. It was a few years ago, but she popped on into mine. So I try to tell people to just be open. So he's back to the boxing stance though, okay? And then he told me like, I feel like he's being funny with the boxing stance. Like he's like, yeah, let's fight, like just being kind of wants to like play around with me.
Okay.
I feel like that was kind of his personality.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
I just need a little bit more clarification.
No, that's okay. Yeah, he keeps going back to the same thing. So which is usually when I'm like right. So just trying to like clarify them for you and ask him some more questions. And then he's showing me like his like 3 fingers up again. Like, so I don't know if you know what that one means, but they're just 3 people or the number 3.
I don't know what the number 3 signifies.
Okay. Like I feel like he's counting them off. Like he has his 3 fingers up, then he has his other hand like, and it's like he's touching the tips of his fingers, like he's counting like 1, 2, and 3. Like he's counting each of his fingers.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm trying to ask him why he's showing it to me, and I feel like it's almost like I don't know if he's like teaching you a lesson or something. He's like touching each of his fingers, like, okay, this one means this one means this one, sort of thing. Does that make sense?
Somewhat.
Okay, like I'm trying not to interpret it too much, but I keep asking him why he keeps showing it to me. So like almost like a, 1, you better get your room cleaned. 2, you better, sort of thing. Like 2,
Okay.
you better make your bed, and 3, something like that. But like, that's what I feel like he's counting off like 3 things sort of thing.
Okay.
And that was always his like, I mean business, like,
Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was going to say lung again, which is funny. So when you coughed, so like the lung is important. If it just means smoking or if he actually has something going on with his lungs.
No, I don't smoke, so.
No,
at least not in a long time.
No, this gentleman here that I have. Yeah, he definitely said P name again. And then let me just get a couple more things from him for you. I'm hearing like Oxford from him, and I have no idea what that one means, but I just wanted to say it out loud for you. I don't know if it's
Oxford?
Oxford, like Oxford. I don't know if it's a town or something, or
Could be part of Connecticut
Okay.
that they were from.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to say it and I'm hearing it. I kept asking them questions about it, but they only tell me what they want anyway. I'm just trying to get a couple more things and get a quick message for you, Karen. He keeps just going back to those three whenever you figure this guy out, but like the three fingers, like the 1, 2, and 3 sort of thing. I don't know if he just counted to people like the I mean business sort of thing. Like when I count to 3, things better be done or something like that. But he's really back on that for somebody knowing like who he is.
Okay.
I just feel like when he needed to mean business, he meant business. And then he just kicks me back to like the boxing, where he's trying to be funny and like playing with you, I feel like.
Well, this is the person I think it is. He was very comical.
Okay. Yeah, he's just showing me like, I don't want to say two sides of him, but like, I feel like he meant business when he meant business, but then he could play around when he wanted to play around too. So.
Well, I only knew him to be comical.
Okay.
Because I was very young when he died.
Okay. Yeah, he's showing me, unless the 3 finger means something different for you, but he just keeps doing it. So I was trying to ask him more about it.
I'm not sure if I'm correct, but it may be like the 3 of us girls. My mom has 3 girls. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, ask about, if you can. I never tell people to ask if they don't want to, but so, but what I think his message is for some reason, I think he's back to this, whatever this, I feel like the 1, 2, 3 finger thing is literally like I don't want to say some sort of discipline or something like that, but whatever he instilled with that's kind of part of his message for you today. I know it sounds silly because I keep asking him what it means, but I feel like, he wants to give you that like lesson, like the 1, 2, 3, like, all right, do this, do this, do this. Maybe just, I keep asking him while I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Or just like I'm here. He's just like, pick 3 things at a time and like do 3, and then do the next 3 sort of thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay. I'm like, I keep asking him while we're talking here. I'm like, what are you telling me?
Don't over.
Yeah. He's just like, nope, pick the 3
for
and
goals.
Then, yeah, pick 3. Okay. Get 3 things done. It was like earlier, it was like make the bed, make the bed, get this done. So that's kind of, like sort of thing. Like, so pick 3 things, get them done, and then pick 3 and then keep going from there. Anyway. Okay. And well, thank you for calling in, Karen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you, Jessica.
Love you too.
All right. Talk to you later. All right, guys. Yeah. So thanks for Karen for calling in. If anybody else would like a medium reading, the number is 603-816-1590. And then you are listening to WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And you are also listening to When Spirit Speaks with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. I don't know why I always say my show like When Spirit Speaks, all like weird like. And then tonight I have my friend Jessica Marshall on. Hey, Jess.
Hey, Steph.
She is the owner of Intangible Balance. So Jessica does Reiki sessions and Archangel Life Coaching, and she does angel and oracle card readings, a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Definitely.
Spreading the love. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Jess, and you have you said office at your house, right?
Correct.
Or I think I said that for you. And then you can do some long distance Reiki.
I can, yes.
That's just so cool to me.
Yeah, everything that I can do with my business. If you were in front of me, I can also do it long distance.
Mm-hmm. And then the cards you just do you do it over the phone if you do like a card reading or an email?
Yeah,
or?
We can do on the phone or email or.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Emails just take me so long. I don't know why. I just like can't. I'm like, can I just call you, please?
That's true. I am very long-winded when it comes to things, so it does take me a while to type things in.
I'm just like, let's just talk. All right, so we do have another caller on the line. We have Michelle from Nashua. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks so much for calling.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So you would like a medium reading this evening?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm going to put you on like musical hold for a minute here, okay? Or a few seconds.
Okay.
All right, cool. 1 sec. right. All right, Michelle, do you have a pen and paper out or anything?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Cool. So I know it's like kind of short here on the radio, but so I have a woman here for you. She's saying, I'm hearing like 60s, 70s when she passed away. She is kind of brought me to her. She brought me more so to her throat, actually.
Oh.
In the sense that, like, I feel like she kind of, I don't know. I'm trying not to interpret that. I'm going to leave that one there for a sec, actually. I'm going to keep asking her about it as we keep going here. Does that make any sense to you?
A little bit.
Okay. I just, I feel like she's like kind of being funny about it because she was like, oh my God, like she's just like a fun, loud person. Then her throat, something, I don't know what happened with her throat or whatever, but it was just like she couldn't yell or I don't know if she just got like sore throats all the time or something, but it was just like she went from like, I can't be my hilariously boisterous self because she can't laugh, but that's how I was feeling about it. Like I want to laugh really loud, but it hurts my throat sort of thing. Let me see. At the same time, I kind of feel like, I'm kind of like my chest and I'm kind of trying to breathe a little heavier. So I don't know if that had anything to do. And like, I have this like, little like pain in my like right side of my back at the moment. I feel like maybe it's something chest related still, but, I feel like they're all connected though, nonetheless. Like if her throat was hurting, I feel like it was just from all of that.
Okay.
Is this making any sense for you?
A little bit.
I'm asking her to like come closer to me and she's just like doing her own thing. So one sec. Which usually just talks about their personality a lot when they're doing that to me. She's showing me the number 5. So when I get numbers, it's either literally the number 5, or the month of May. So birthdays, death days, anniversaries for her or you. She's bringing up the word family for me. Like I just like, when she said it, I could see like, like the words family that people have like written out like over their mantles or something like that. Like I feel like, I don't know if that was like a double for her, like telling me the word family and then actually, I don't know if it's like full of pictures or something, or if it's just made out of wood or homemade or something, but I feel like she's was making reference to that actual thing on top of the word family. If that makes sense for you.
Kinda.
She is showing me dogs, and I don't know. I got that the other day, and somebody was like, it just did not resonate properly. So, but I keep getting a lot of new signs and symbols. So, she just keeps showing me dogs.
Oh.
For my reference, is she into dogs or was not into dogs?
She had 2 dogs.
Okay, perfect.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Okay. Okay, good. I saw 2 of them, but the other day anyway, I'm like cracking myself up. I'm like, okay. We're always growing and learning as a medium. So it's like, I keep seeing new things and then trying to make sure I'm seeing them properly, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And then was the age right with her? She just keeps kind of bouncing back between like 60s and 70s. And usually when I see that, that just means they acted a little younger than their actual age. I still feel like I just feel like she got like, I don't want to say really slow in the end, but was really slowed down is how she keeps kind of putting it to me. I feel like she wanted to do much, much more. And I feel like that's a really big word too, like much, much more, like more with everything. More, obviously, right? I mean, I guess who wouldn't, but more with her time, more with her family, more just, but I feel like in like a really loving, positive way, like giving back like to the community, I feel like there's just so many ways that the word more could be used, but she really wanted to just do as much as she could.
Yeah.
And then I feel like she even tried to help people like going through the same thing as her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Something
Okay.
I feel like it's something like people that were, how she's making me feel about it is people that were either feeling the same way she was or whatever. She was probably feeling like worse than them, but she was trying to help them. And like, that's what I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got another P name with this lady. I heard Pauline, but a woman with a P name or a last name that starts with P. Doesn't have to be her name, so it could just be somebody living just to get you around her or something, or just somebody she's kind of validating that it's her friend or something like that. She's just being like funny to me. Sorry. Where we at? I'm trying to ask her a million questions. She's just like, nope. I'm like, all right, then tell me something that this is my life, people. So one of my signs is just like they'll sit on my lap and like almost like in a rocking sort of form. So usually when they do that, it just means that they were the one like holding people and rocking them and helping them back to on their feet, I guess. And I feel like it's even like, it's a silly image in my head, but it's even like adults, you know, like, I don't know if I feel like if like these adults were like not, you know, physically on her lap at that point, but you know, like just I feel her like embracing them. And again, like even people that were just not probably like doing better than she was, just having a harder time with things mentally, you know, and she was still the one there hugging them and helping them back. So right now my throat is just getting super itchy. And does she really have throat problems going on? Usually that's what like when my stuff starts to hurt, it's like the throat, breathing, like my eyes are starting to water.
Oh.
Does that make sense with this woman?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, because I'm like, usually when I'm right, it goes away. So I just need to say it out loud, like again. And take a sip of water, sorry. Okay, so let me see what she says for you. Oh, I did hear an S name in there as well. Like I'm Steffanie. So like an S or a last name that starts with S. I feel like that one is somebody living though.
Yeah.
And I want to say somebody younger for some reason, but all right, this lady, she actually keeps like, I'm asking her to tell you, you know, a message for you.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it's just funny. Sometimes I feel bad when they're funny. She keeps like referencing to try a new instrument is what she keeps saying. Does that make sense to you at all?
No.
Okay.
Not to me.
Okay. It's just like, I literally keep hearing her say try a new instrument. And as I say that out loud, instrument, it might be totally like an instrument to do something differently, you know, as opposed to an actual, I'm the one talking to dead people. I should probably figure this one out. Almost like a different way to approach something. Does that make sense? Find a new instrument. Yeah. Like something you're doing is very difficult at the moment, but I feel like as she's saying it to me, it's like, if you just tried a new way or try something different, it would just, you know, the right tool, right, of some sort, it would be, it would make it absolutely like super easy. If that makes sense for you, but I'm like, try a different instrument. Gosh. But yeah. And I feel like you'll like figure that one out, the instrument or the tool or, you know, whatever the thought is, or, you know, maybe it's just a different way to say something or something to that effect. But I feel like she was I don't want to say the thinker, but problem solver, fixer. I felt felt like there was a lot of wisdom in that one, you know, just try a new instrument. So that was kind of cute. But anyway, Michelle, so thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you very much. Bye. All right, guys. Thanks for listening still. So you're on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And you're listening to When Spirit Speaks with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. And I have my friend Jessica Marshall here tonight. I'm saying your name weird, just like I say my show name weird.
That's okay.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Steph.
Hey. So Jess is the owner of Intangible Balance out of Raymond. So she has a nice little room at her house, and she does Reiki in there and Oracle card readings, and she can do phone readings and stuff, and Reiki over the airways. I'm just kidding. Over the I don't even know how do you call that, over the long distance, I guess.
Long distance, yeah.
I'm like, what am I saying? I have, for all of our Facebook people, I have her website and her Facebook page on there. Feel free to like that and check out her website. And then for our listeners, it is just intangiblebalance.com, and then her Facebook page is Intangible Balance. So we're keeping it all,
trying to keep it all
together.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. And then I have mine up there as well. So mine's just my name, StephanieDamboise.com, and then same with my Facebook page, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium, with Stephanie with 2 Fs. Try to keep it right for people listening.
I love it.
Yeah, so yay, Jess. It's crazy. So the nervousness of the radio is settling down, I feel like, a little bit.
It is. It's not quite so anxious.
I'm still trying to not sniffle and breathe from that last person I had. Like, they literally, spirit makes my I'm trying not to sniffle on the air. They jump on in me, and then it's like, okay, no. Like, there was something happening with this person's throat. I don't know what it was, but there was definitely something.
Yeah. It's going to be tough to kind of separate yourself sometimes from the spirit themselves.
Yeah, it's tough to, I really have to say it out loud for it to for spirit to know that I'm listening. And I say it out loud, and then usually if it's right, it goes away. So it takes a little while sometimes when it's my eyes and my throat and stuff. But
yeah,
especially with names, I've been trying to say the names out loud, and it's that's a tough one. If you say the wrong name out loud, people are lost. No way, I have no idea. But but lots of times I get it right. So it's just, I have to keep saying it out loud to have it be real. Or
you have to just
work.
follow through. Yeah.
It's you have to say it out loud. And it's that one's tough sometimes. So, but it's good.
This is awesome though.
I'm getting there. Yeah. Thanks, man. I know we've been talking about the moon. It's a full moon tomorrow night. We've been talking about what Jess does and how she does it. We talked about how we knew each other. For people who are just tuning in, I've known Jess for 30 years now. We're old.
It still just sounds funny to even think. It's crazy.
Yeah. Jess and I used to live on the same street, so we'd play kickball outside and stuff, and tag.
We'd make up our own games.
All sorts of
weird stuff.
Tag games. Yeah, we did a lot of fun stuff on that street.
Dancing, riding bikes,
swimming in the pool. I gave Jessica a scar with a bucket in her pool.
Yeah.
Actually. Scars from me. Thank you. You're welcome. So good times. Yeah. So if you've listened to my show before, usually when we come back on the second hour, I will pull some cards, or Jessica's going to pull some cards for us maybe this week. We'll see what happens when we come back from the break. So get ready to pick your 1, 2, or 3 cards for your weekly guidance from me and Jess. And hey, Lindsay. Lindsay said hi to us.
Hey, Lindsay.
Fairview Street Gang.
Yeah.
So when we come back from that, we'll do some cards for some guidance, and then around 9:30 we'll take some other callers. So give us a little bit for that. All right, very cool. So we will see you guys soon.
You're listening to 1590 WSMN Nashua.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
President Trump says America stands with freedom-loving Venezuelans.
The people of Venezuela are standing for freedom and democracy, and the United States of America is standing right by their side.
The president also talks about the evils of socialism.
They engaged in massive wealth confiscation, shut down free markets, suppressed free speech, and set up a relentless propaganda machine.
A large part of the country is dealing with a big winter storm. Areas from Iowa to Massachusetts will see upwards of 4 inches of snow, but some localized areas could see up to a foot. That storm also dropped a few inches of snow in Las Vegas. And the markets were closed on this President's Day holiday. This is USA Radio News.
Do you want a more honest media? Hello, my name is Robert Farrell, and I've grown tired of shadow banning, censorship, and one-sided reporting from today's news and social media companies. That's why my team created RightToVoice.com. We don't push aside. That's right, the number 2, and voice. We don't push aside. We include all the sides so you can make a choice in what you read and say and what appears on your wall. And we respect your privacy and don't sell your data. RightToVoice.com. It's the only place where you'll get all the news. It's usually one click to join, so check us out today. RightToVoice.com. We don't push aside. That's right, the number 2, and voice. We don't push aside. We include all the sides so you can make a choice in what you read and say and what appears on your wall. And we respect your privacy and don't sell your data. RightToVoice.com.
One officer remains in the hospital after a deadly shooting at an Aurora, Illinois warehouse on Friday. The other 4 officers have been released from the hospital. The officer who remains is in good condition, although he continues to recover from gunshot wounds. So what do American car consumers believe the most dependable brand is? USA Radio Network's Chris Barnes has the details.
The latest report from J.D. Power finds Lexus is the most dependable brand for the 8th consecutive year. Porsche and Toyota tied for second place, then followed by Chevrolet and Buick. Overall, though, even a Lexus has problems. In fact, the rankings indicate 106 problems for every 100 vehicles. The survey also finds that problems with batteries in all types of vehicles are on the rise these days. For USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.
This is USA Radio News.
Hey, Charlie Jones here. The new year is finally upon us, and to make 2019 a better year, it all starts with a good night's rest. And right now, MyPillow's best offer ever has been extended. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the end of the year special for the lowest price MyPillow has ever offered for their 4-pack, including free shipping. And their 60-day money-back guarantee has been extended through March 1st. Best price ever, free shipping, extended money-back guarantee. That's MyPillow.com. Click on the end of the year special to get 2 premium MyPillows and 2 Go Anywhere pillows for their lowest price ever. And be sure to use my promo code USA.
Democratic Senator Cory Booker continued his swing through New Hampshire on Monday with different campaign stops as he focuses on a message of unity for the American people, regardless of party. The 2020 presidential hopeful was also asked about a new report out regarding the Green New Deal, which says it may cost up to $2,000 to get buildings up to code because they have to change all the light bulbs.
But this is the lie. As a guy who's a former mayor, that shows you can actually revive your economy and create a bold green future. We environmentally retrofitted our buildings, saved taxpayers money, created jobs for our community, and lowered our carbon footprint. This lie that's being put out that somehow being green and responsible with the environment means you have to hurt the economy, a lie. And I can show you bold things we could be doing. In fact, the energy and the industry of the future, we can define the way and not let the Chinese do it or other countries do it. America's got to lead again. We can get a green future, an economically prosperous future that works for everybody.
An alarming number of cell phone calls are spam, as we hear from USA Radio Network's Rick Vincent.
A new report shows nearly half the calls made to cell phones this year will be spam. The study was conducted by First Orion and referenced in an FCC report this past week.
On this President's Day holiday, keep in mind the stock market is closed also. You will not be getting any mail, and the majority of banks are closed, although you may find a few open inside grocery stores. Please remember you can check us out online at usaradio.com. For USA Radio News, I'm Tim Berg.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Rosenthal. Winter's back. Here's my forecast for southern New Hampshire. Clearing and cold overnight. Lows about 10. Check out the big full moon. And tomorrow, lots of sunshine. It'll be cold. Temps near freezing. And then on Wednesday, a lot of sun in the morning, then increasing clouds during the afternoon, low in mid-30s. Then another bout of snow comes in Wednesday night, maybe changing to ice late at night or by Thursday morning. But before that happens, there could be 7 inches of new snow on the ground. Stay tuned. I'm Mark Rosenthal reporting for WSMN 1590 and WLMW 90.7 in Manchester.
It's 24 degrees. It's 9:06.
Welcome to When Spirits Speak with Steffanie Damboise. Steffanie has always been gifted, but it wasn't until her 20s that Spirit began guiding her to her new path, being led from one piece of the puzzle to the next. Steffanie found herself moving from meditation to mediumship classes. Join her now as she connects you with Spirit and past loved ones and teaches you how to tap into your own gifts as an empath, healer, and intuitive. Now your host, Steffanie Damboise.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. So yeah, you're listening to When Spirit Speaks with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. And we are on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And tonight, my special guest is Jessica Marshall. Hey, Jess.
Hey, Steffanie. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So Jess does a lot of things. Jess is a Master Reiki Practitioner. Nice. Say that one 3 times fast, guys. That was like my 7th time and I got it right finally. She's an Archangel Life Coach, Angel and Oracle card reader, and she is the owner of Intangible Balance. Yay. I've had Reiki with Jess. It was fabulous. I felt like I was at a massage place, so I was like drooling by the end of it. I'm pretty sure, actually. Like I'm like,
it's very relaxing.
As I say it, I'm like, why haven't I done that? It's like just that self-love, self-help, self-care, self-help. Well, yeah, I don't know. It was funny after I said it. I was
it's like, healing. So.
Yeah, it's still healing. So if you've listened to my show before, the second hour, I usually pull some cards for everyone to give you some guidance for the week. So Jess and I are going to do like a dual card pulling. So right now I'm just going to have you pick number 1, 2, or 3 for the cards. And then we will just go over them. So 1, 2, or 3, pick it in your head, people. I never pick any, but I will this week. I just did. I've never actually picked one of my cards. I don't know why, but it's week 7 and I haven't yet. So, but I did just now. So anyway, all right. So card number 1 are yours already flipped over? Ooh.
Yeah. Let's see how they meld together.
All right. So you want me to go first?
You can go first if you'd like.
So the card I pulled was the Wisdom card. I wish my friend Christine was listening because she's into owls lately. Nobody can see it over there. Kind of see it. Can you see it? Oh,
awesome.
When I pull the Wisdom card, typically like in my readings and stuff, yeah, these cards are super cool. I love them. For me, the Wisdom card is kind of, usually it means that there's a teacher involved, but in this kind of thing, like the person that pulled them is usually a teacher of some sort. But for this week, I feel like people are going to maybe, since it's for everybody, I feel like everybody will be put in that situation where they can be the teacher. Does that make sense? Like in a really beautiful way. Either it's just teaching something to a little kid or just a life lesson to somebody. But I feel like really little, anything, just letting somebody go in front of you, like that just taught them how to be polite, or something like that. Just as simple as the kind of act of kindness or something that you're going to teach somebody else. I feel like that's at least what I'm feeling from this card for the week for everybody.
Awesome. So the card that I pulled today for you guys to go along with that is, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again, I choose love. So, I mean, kind of playing with that. Mm-hmm. It goes in with, if you're looking at doing something new or different, or you're teaching or incorporating something and learning a lesson, it's scary. So, stepping back and knowing that you can actually choose again, and you can make that decision out of love instead of fear.
Yeah, and it's not funny that you say that, ironic, right? Because when I was first gonna talk about the card, my mind just goes blank, because that's what happens to me when I'm here. I'm like, oh my god, I just talked to dead people and now I'm back down in the real world. My mind's all over the place. So it was like, my first thought was that you had the choice to either be like the teacher, or not. I
or
feel
the
like
student.
We would have that option this week in different situations to see how you want to react in each one. And then your card was like, oh my god, that's what I want to say right when I pulled the card, but my brain couldn't function that high. So that's beautiful. I like that. They totally would. Do you mind reading that one again for me?
Yeah. So it's, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again, I choose love.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like those cards.
So you can use that this week. With the full moon and everything, you're trying to release some of those things. Maybe fear is one of those. So could definitely.
Yeah.
work
And
with
maybe
that.
I feel like that's the wisdom that we'll all share. Somebody will share with somebody else. I mean, who knows? But I feel like the wisdom to decide if you want to be the teacher or learn the lesson in all reality, but whatever's happening with everybody this week, but still a great opportunity. I feel like for anybody who picked card number 1. All right, so card number 2, that's what I chose. Did you actually pick a number in your head?
I picked number 2.
Ooh.
So we'll see what this plays out for me.
I like it. I feel like this card comes up every week, and I don't even know if I need this card, but I will take it. So it's the playfulness card again. I think I get it every week, so everybody must.
I got that last week
Did
too.
you? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I don't know. I'm like, I swear to God. So again, playfulness, people. We need some playfulness in our life. Just do something fun. And I'm going to do it too. I have to figure out something. Actually, I'm going to Florida on Wednesday. I'm going to be playful.
Doing something fun.
But I will definitely do something even more fun just because the card told me to. But when I pull this card for people, it's really just validating. I feel like that they need to remember that, like, and I always say like that laughter from when we were little, like just doing something that really truly brought you joy.
A belly laugh.
Yeah, whatever it is, just go and do that. And I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of that this week, so that's cute that I even picked that card. But so what did yours say?
So this says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love.
It's almost like the last one.
It is.
Like in the sense of the wisdom and teacher one?
Yeah. So for me, the way that I feel like this card plays in with the playfulness card, just need a second.
That's okay. I know. Welcome to my world. People are like, you have to stop saying like. I'm like, I literally just talked to dead people. And then now I'm back down literally into this world. And now I'm talking to Jess and now I'm trying to think. Do you understand how many things my brain's doing right now? This is actually really more difficult than people assume, unless they just assume it's difficult. And yeah, it's difficult. I like the belly laugh.
Yeah, I think so. What I'm getting with this card is, if you're looking to do something fun, don't go at it through fear. Like sometimes we hold back because we're fearful of what, somebody might think or what somebody might say. Don't do that.
That's exactly what I was thinking when you read it.
Through love and really just kind of embrace it. And, look at somebody else. You might admire somebody else for doing something and you're like, oh, I wish I could do that. You totally can. So stepping back, learning from them, saying, okay, I'm going to embrace this and I'm going to actually just jump in both feet and do it. Yeah. Enjoy that. Have fun with it.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's what I was, after you read it, that's what I thought actually, like, oh, awesome. So cool. Like when and I feel like almost like if you're a little bit afraid of it, then it's kind of like even better. Like, I mean, I know we're not supposed to be going toward it with fear. We just talked about that. I know. Sorry, Jess. But like, like you're going toward it with love. But I feel like if it's a little scary still, it's like, I don't know, do it. Because I feel like we just, like you said, we close off as we get older a little bit. I feel like, we just close ourselves off to that like crazy, like I'm going to just go, I always like dance in the rain and at any time possible, if it's pouring out and it's spring, summer, fall, I'm out there.
Yeah. Well,
like, I'm out there dancing.
And you should.
Legit.
Like, I think that there's a lot to that because
getting a lot of hearts and stuff on Facebook. Yeah, guys. Oh, somebody put a sad face. That was sad.
Oh
no.
It's kind of like, I equate some of this to riding a roller coaster, like biggest roller coaster at the park. I'm like, I really want to do it. I stand in line and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. And then I get off and I'm like, let's go again.
Yes.
Like, yes, this is awesome. So just kind of look at that as you're looking at things to do and try and something new and different.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I think I'm going to try to do this next week when I'm not in Florida. I'm going to try to be like, figure out what I can do that's like, that I did as a kid that made me like hysterically laugh and try to do it. That's
I
my
think
life.
that'd be fun. Yeah.
That's my life goal. And then I'm gonna be like, Jess, Jess, let's go.
This is what I just
What
did.
did we do? I'm trying to think of something crazy fun that we did that we didn't die. We're still alive, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, like, did you ever jump on the scooter when we would like steal it and drive it up the road, and then park it?
I think I've been on the back of that.
It? Yeah. Like 8 years old. I'm on the scooter, driving it up.
Or the jumps that we like made in the driveway. Like it's like, well, that's a little sketchy, but we're gonna do it anyway.
It's not gonna fall over at all.
No.
Yeah, but that was hilarious. I'm laughing thinking about it actually, so that's good. So yes, okay, cool. So yeah, we're doing something fun. You can go on the back of my motorcycle if you want, Jess.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. Not right now though. Okay, let's wait till the spring or summer.
Nicer weather, maybe.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Card number 3 is the beauty card. So, beauty. This one, I know it's I was like staring at it. So, how I'm feeling about this card today is, I don't know if you've seen it all. I really feel like it's finding the beauty in everything around you is really what I'm looking at it. There's flowers in this woman's hair. Yeah, it's really and lots of times I say finding the beauty in yourself, but I'm not really feeling that. I mean, obviously always feeling that, but I really feel like this week, this card right now, really trying to find the beauty in everything around you. I mean, and maybe even just like putting it in your view. It's like making me want to go buy like a bouquet of roses or just flowers in general, something that's going to make me smile, and just because they're beautiful, right? And put them in my house and just so I can see them and smile and all that good stuff, or just anything, that random act of kindness or that gesture, just seeing how beautiful that really is. What's your card, Jess?
So this card is my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So I think it works perfectly with your card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's turning things around and looking at it from a different perspective and finding, the good, even in the bad.
Yeah, the beauty in every situation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, most definitely. And I feel like as lately in life, I've actually been trying to do that with everything that's happened in my life. Like, I don't know if you do that. Past relationships, past this, past that, past friendships, past anything, why would I, or just anything really, try to just like see the beauty in it.
Yeah. Sometimes finding the beauty and like the hardest situation that you've ever been through is life-changing.
Yeah.
It's like if you can kind of turn and look at it from a different perspective and maybe take the lessons that you might have learned or that experience to help somebody else, or, it really can make a difference.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. It's really cool. That's I don't want to say a really beautiful card, the beauty card, but it totally is. That's what I want to say. And then, my mom's commenting. Love you, Mom. Hey, Chris. Chris is he's on Facebook, guys. Sorry. I'm just like reading Facebook people. And thanks, Patricia, for listening. It's her first time listening. It's awesome. Very cool. I'm loving all my peeps on Facebook, our friends shouting out. Love it, guys. Always leave us some hearts and some thumbs up. Somebody put an angry face. I'm not really quite sure about that one, but it's cool. That's sad. We're going to see the beauty in that anger. I'm not sure. But yeah, loving it. Loving the love on Facebook, guys. So if you're just tuning in, you are on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And you were listening to When Spirit Speaks with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. And I have my friend Jessica Marshall on the show tonight. And Jess is the owner of Intangible Balance.
Steph, thanks for having me. This has been fun.
Yeah, you're so welcome. So Jess does, I know we talked about it, Jess does Reiki and Archangel Life Coaching and Angel and Oracle card readings and I don't even know what else. Did I say them all? Lots of fun stuff. And Jess just makes it so, it's just so comfortable in that room. I know I've said it a few times, but I loved it when I had Reiki with Jess. So I would suggest anybody that wants some good Reiki to like literally leave like you felt like you had a massage to go see Jess, because she does a good job.
Well, thank you so much, Steph. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, man. Of course. So those were our 3 cards for everybody for the week for your guidance and stuff. So take those and go with them. So we were chatting about goals earlier. I chat about goals all the time and like, where do we want to be? What do we want to do? What are you feeling, Jess, with your goals in life? Where you at? Where you want to be?
I have a lot of goals for this year in particular. I'm working on building my business, stepping out of my box and
you're here. Woo!
I'm here.
Yay!
Stepping out of the box.
Jess was nervous. She's doing great though.
That's one of my big things. I'm like, I need to actually put myself out there more.
Yeah.
So this has been great. So building my business is definitely something that I want to do. I want to have, more, I want to reach more people. And I'm doing that in some other ways too, because, I'm working with a friend of mine from Downing, Texas, Michelle. We're working on a program that we're going to offer at some point.
That's awesome.
In this spring. And, I'm, starting to do workshops. I want to, teach people how to do protection and grounding. And I feel like that's a big thing when you're opening up to anything spiritually and, universally. So definitely. So I'm working on that one. And my others are building my self-love practice, because self-love is like super important. And that's something that I've always kind of struggled with, because I feel like I was brought up with a very strong background of we take care of everybody else. So building that. And my other goal for the year is expanding my soul tribe. So getting myself out there, doing things that, I love with like-minded people and making things happen.
Yeah, you should just scroll up the people that have like joined on here. Like, hey, Maya on Facebook. Maya's part of my soul tribe. My buddy Chris, I was on there, soul tribe. I mean, just such good people. And then if I like them, you like them. I guess my mom's on there too, but I'm just kidding. People that Lindsay, she's been around forever. Just all these friends.
Some originals.
The OG.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. And then I've been, and sorry to interrupt you there. I've been really trying to find some more soul connections as well. And it's really beautiful. I ran into a girl in like Hannaford the other day. And I think I said this last week. I should ask Hannaford to give me a sponsorship. Yeah. I've said them like every week. She was just like, your energy is just pulling me towards you. I don't want to sound weird, but I do energy work, and I just couldn't I had to come up to you. And I was like, thank you. I was like, thank you for that. I've been working on my energy a lot. I really appreciate it. And I look like a bum, I'm pretty sure. So it wasn't really like what I look like, which is really even more beautiful. But yeah, we Facebook friended each other, and we're going to get together and have coffee. Just like, I'm open to it. I'm totally open to it. She did actually go to Goffstown, so you might even know her. But yeah, that was cool though. It was like, oh my gosh, just a random person. So yeah, Soul Tribe represent. Chris is on here. Yeah, just like I said, I mentioned you earlier, Chris. Met Chris a couple months ago. We're just like, we're besties. Our souls just knew it. Each of us just like, why am I we were talking about like being attracted to the other one, and not even in that like weird I always say my mom's listening. Weird want to have your baby sort of way when it's like a dude. We just have this attraction to each other, and it's like, hey, yeah, let's get coffee. And it's literally what we did.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how Mike would feel about that. Your husband just like, oh my God, coffee. But I mean, I don't know. It's a little easier, I guess, when you're single, but it's beautiful though. That's the whole point, finding new people, men, women, whatever, and knowing that like your soul brought them into you. I feel like that's really important.
Definitely.
Or at least I think so. That's why I'm thinking about it. So I think, Jess, you're going to do good if you keep putting it out there. And I'll just keep sending people your way. Be like, yo, it's my friend Jess. Everybody should hang out with her. I mean, I could do that anyway. I should actually just have like a fun night at my house. As I'm thinking that, I'm like, I should just have like an open house for souls. Literally is what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, oh my God, I have such issues.
Soul Tribe members.
Yeah,
wanted.
literally. We could come up with a tribe name.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's offensive to people, but it's not offensive to me. So I hear people are talking about how you're not supposed to say like tribe anymore. Oh, have you heard that?
I have not. I stay away from the news and all of that. Usually I don't find anything out until somebody says something to me at work, or if a friend says something, or my husband comes home and he's like, did you hear about that? And I was like, I did not. I'm like,
I don't really mind so much. I still think I like the Soul Tribe, but yeah, that would actually be fun. Now that I'm like, I should really actually take that to a bigger level. I feel like, something's brewing there. We'll go with that.
The possibilities.
Yeah. Once like the summer starts or something, I don't even know. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Okay. I'm like thinking far too hard about that right now on the radio, but yeah. And then, you know what I really enjoyed earlier when we were chatting about just like old school, like last generation of actually coming home when the lights turned on.
Yeah.
I feel like that is another thing that's just lost in this world. Like that, I don't know if it was that accountability or freeness or all of it. Like, I don't even know if those two words should go together, but like, just being able, we literally just played outside until that street light came on, and we'd literally stand there for like 3 more hours. And then even when I lived there until I was like 25 or something, and you came over, and it was like, we still just randomly somehow got in the driveway talking, and then we were under the street light. Like, we're like, what is happening?
And for hours.
Hours.
And the one way that we definitely take after our moms, totally.
Yeah.
Could talk for hours.
Hours and hours. It was like, I literally, and then it's actually, and it's even actually, so we got that playfulness card, right? And that just popped in my head. Even something like that, like just find those old friends and reminisce. Because even just like reminiscing with you about like moments I hadn't thought of in a long time, so that's something for all the listeners to think about too. For if you picked card number 2, maybe the playfulness card, maybe just, that could be something simple as that. Reach out to an old friend, like, that, get coffee with that friend, start like bringing up old memories. Because it's pretty fun typically, right? I literally was just like, I can hear your mother yelling up the road for us. Like I already talked about, but because we're way past time at that point. I don't even know if we, obviously whenever the street lights come in, 9:30 or something. I don't know
something like that.
Whatever.
Depends on the time of year, but
right? But it was just like, oh God, it was just so great to be outside and playing.
Yeah.
And I love that we could just continue this on. It's really cool. I love that our friends are our friends. Our family are still close. It's just really cool for me, and I'm really I really enjoy that about all of us. Always there for each other.
Yeah.
I wanted to sing some like, "Oh, I'll be there." I was like, that's what I was like. All of a sudden, I was like,
yeah,
I'll be there. I'm not going
we're
to sing
family,
it,
so that's like
most definitely.
Once you've hit a certain amount of time with friends, they just kind of become family in my mind. So
yeah, most definitely. Yeah. We don't have like the same height.
No, definitely
gene.
Not.
We're sisters.
Yeah. I'm just 2 feet shorter.
Yeah. Like my 10-year-old niece is like, Mrs. Prue, I didn't realize you were that short. She took her shoes off one day and they were like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Jessica's mom.
Definitely.
I'm just kidding. If she's listening, she's like 4'11". Is she 4'11"?
She'll love you for that.
Oh, good. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So like,
go with that.
Okay. All right. Cool. Gosh, I'm 5'11". It's so funny. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I was just thinking about my goals for the year. So just my goals are like I'm like, I want to be on the Ellen show. That's what I wrote on my goal list.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like literally 2019. I'm like, I want to be on the Ellen show. I have like some crazy goals. Like I wrote, actually, they're probably in my notebook. I have this crazy notebook they're right here. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, I wanted to sell my house. I want to buy a yurt.
Ooh.
Oh, I want to be a motivational speaker. That's what I put on here. I'm trying to read while oh my God. I said I want to give a medium reading to the pioneer woman. The pioneer woman that like does the, you know who the pioneer woman is, right?
That's awesome.
I would give a medium reading to Jane Seymour, Dr. Quinn. Medicine woman.
That would be really awesome.
She's my idol, everyone, just if you're listening. I put design and sell my own oracle cards and inspiration cards. We were chatting about that earlier.
Yeah.
On a list of things to do. I put be on Good Morning America. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm singing while I'm reading. This is what my brain does. I want to do reading in all 50 states. That's what that one's a big one for me. Just because I can do phone readings as well. So, and I think I'm at like 9 or 10 states right now. I haven't written them all down, but yeah.
You should get a map.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying that to me. I don't have an actual map, but even actually a puzzle map would be even cooler.
That would be.
Just pin up the puzzles on there of any thing. But yeah, that'd be so cool. And then I literally just wrote travel. You didn't say. I'll have to ask you that. Travel Denmark, travel to Austria, travel to Switzerland. Were just 3 like that came to my mind. I have like crazy goals, and then obviously be an internationally renowned psychic medium.
Awesome.
Yeah, my goals
All
are
doable.
Yeah, my goals are like just crazy.
They're just, you know,
crazy good.
They're
big. I want to have some bigger goals.
They're definitely doable though. I mean, it might take time, but
yeah, no, I think I just keep writing them down, and then when I do them, I cross them out, and then I just have new goals. Like that's what I've been doing for a few years now. So yeah, all right. So yeah, when we come back from the break, we will be taking live medium calls. So it's 603-816-1590 if you'd like a free medium reading. All right, guys, we will talk to you in a few minutes. Thank you.
Alright, I've gone through all the tracks, just move through the beats. Do your thing.
All right, everyone, let's hear it for West High's own Brooke Turner, aka DJ Hook.
Scratching at my first school dance takes confidence. So getting into college, I've got what it takes. So do you.
Visit knowhowtogo.org to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare for college. Start taking the steps at knowhowtogo.org. Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Title Boxing Club is the best and only authentic full-body boxing workout that changes your body, clears your mind, and completely engages your spirit. Our signature workout utilizes the fundamentals of a true boxer's workout, including proper heavy bag training to strengthen and tone your arms, legs, back, core, stamina, and your confidence. Empowering, exhilarating, and totally addictive. This is your new favorite workout class. Visit them online at TitleBoxingClub.com or call 603-206-5608. That's 206-5608 and begin today.
Do you search the house for hidden bottles of alcohol? Do you feel like a failure because you can't get a problem drinker to quit? Do you care about someone who seems to care more about drinking than anything else? Do you think if the drinker stopped drinking, your other problems would be solved? Living with a problem drinker can be scary and lonely, but no one has to face such stressful problems all alone. Local Al-Anon family groups can help. Women and men who have experienced the same difficulties are willing to share what worked for them. There is hope and help in Al-Anon family groups for anyone who has been affected by someone else's drinking. Are you troubled by someone's drinking? You might be surprised at what you could learn in an Al-Anon family group from people just like you. For more information, go to alanonfamilygroups.org or call 1-888-4-AL-ANON to find an Al-Anon meeting near you.
I started going cold turkey. Well, at least when I'm in the car.
I know I shouldn't do it, but it's so hard to stop. That's why I hide it from myself, so I won't be tempted.
I used to do it all the time. I stopped by locking it in my glove compartment.
My friend used to do it way too much. Now I turn it off when we're in the car.
My solution is simple. I just don't do it.
There are lots of ways to stop yourself and others from texting and driving. How will you stop? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Baseball legend Henry Aaron reflects on his Hall of Fame legacy.
I think that since I played for the public, they need to share what I did in my life as far as baseball. It's the proudest moment of my life to give everything to the Hall of Fame. I often tell people they need to get and see it. There is no other building in the world like the Hall of Fame in baseball.
Celebrate the game. Celebrate the legacy. Connect with Cooperstown at baseballhall.org.
How was your day? What did you do in school? I'm Scott McGilvery, president of the National Education Association, New Hampshire. And these two simple questions can encourage learning in your home. Showing interest and asking about the school day can help motivate your children and keep them excited about learning. So stay involved, stay curious, and ask specific questions. Student success involves the whole family. Be sure to take the opportunity during daily conversations to talk with their children about what they're learning. Help set academic goals and discuss a plan of action to meet those goals. Whether it's improving on weekly spelling tests or allowing enough time to eat breakfast every day before school, every small step taken helps build momentum to academic success. Working together, parents and teachers in New Hampshire can make this a great school year for every student.
A message from NEA New Hampshire.
Change the light, change the world.
Can we really change the world by changing a light? All it would take is to swap a traditional light fixture for an energy-efficient one. Typical lighting accounts for 20% of the average home electric bill. Energy Star bulbs and fixtures produce 70% less heat, making them safer and helping to lower your cooling bills. That's how you can help change the world. Brighten your environmental future. From the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks for listening. So you are on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And you're listening to When Spirit Speaks with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium. And I have my friend Jessica Marshall here. Hey, Jess.
Steph.
Hey. Jess is the owner of Intangible Balance.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're so welcome. So we do have a caller on the line. We have Jessica.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Jess. Thanks for calling in.
No problem. Hi, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Jessica from Wyndham, right?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Sorry, she asked how you were. Did you hear that one?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Sorry, I cut you off.
Good.
All right, Jess. I'm just going to put you on musical hold for a few seconds, okay?
Sure.
Okay, 1 sec. All right, Jess. 1 second. I lost my stone. It's probably in my pocket. All right, whatever. I'll just sing to myself. Nope, found it. Okay, so I just have this weird stone I put in my hand that I don't twirl the microphone cord around my finger. Yes. Okay, so all right, so I have a guy here for you. He is. Do you have a paper, pen and paper?
I do.
Okay, perfect. Not that you can't listen to this recording like forever, but just in case. So this guy feels younger to me. I did hear 30s actually for this guy. So, but then I keep hearing 50s as well. So I'm not sure if he passed in his 30s and he would be in his 50s or something to that effect. But he just keeps throwing out those numbers for me nonetheless. But I keep kind of feeling, sorry, it's like I get a lot of things all at once. I feel like he's kind of like a dark hair, I don't want to say dark complexion, but like I always hear like Italian. So it doesn't technically mean Italian. It just means that they have dark hair and dark skin, I guess, like Tanwell, I guess, unlike myself. I'm just trying to ask what. I just keep hearing like sudden, like how he passed away, something sudden. He's not really telling me much more about it, so I keep asking. But does this make any sense so far?
Not much.
Okay, so just like write it down. Yeah, same thing. So he's just saying, I'm still hearing the 30s and I keep hearing that 50 number, so I'm not quite sure. It's definitely a man, just reiterating for you. And he's like, just kind of, yeah, I just keep hearing sudden. And I almost want to say like sudden, like literally like in seconds. I don't know, like a heart attack or a aneurysm or something, just something. I feel like it was super quick, just completely out of nowhere.
Okay.
And as I'm saying that, I don't know if I just like see if I'm putting like a car in, like an accident of some sort in the, in my mind, or if he's putting it there himself. But, and it's like, and my chest really hurts. Like my, literally like my, like, I want to say my breastbone, like, right in the center of my chest is really paining me right now. So, and I kind of am like having like a hard time breathing. So, but I still feel like he's telling me that, and like as I say it, it's already gone. So I just feel like it was that sort of just quick and done sort of moment.
Okay.
And I did hear a D name with this guy, so D as in like dog. So again, when I get named, it's either the first initial their first name or first initial their last name. or somebody living just to get you to the right person. He's like being funny to me, this guy. He's like, he's showing me like, I mean, gosh, he's showing me like that he was like a priest, but I don't really think he was a priest. I think he's being like hilarious about that. Like in a sense that he was like an angel, you know, like he was a good guy, like, and not that he was like a horrible person by any means, but I think he liked to have fun while he was here. So
Okay.
I feel like he was completely joking about that. Like, just like, oh, I was an angel. I could be a priest. At least that's how I felt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this making any sense for you so far?
A little bit, possibly.
I keep feeling like, you know, like maybe like 5'6", 5'7", maybe 5'8", but I feel like he's stocky, has some muscles. Like I feel like he kind of tried at that, like worked at his muscles. Like I feel like I keep hearing ladies man, like wanted to be a ladies man, you know, if he wasn't a ladies man already, but something like that.
Okay.
I do keep feeling that 30s again. So I'm not sure if you have anybody in mind yet or anything like that, but
not sure yet.
That's okay. I'm trying to get a few more things at least for me. I know it's so quick when it's on the phone and it's a quick reading. And then he keeps telling me the 50s, but I feel like it's a number like that he's referencing.
Okay.
50 something. I keep asking him, but it's not helping me. I do feel like he was a family man. I'm not sure. I don't really feel like he was married when he passed away. And by family man, I just feel like he did have children. I'm kind of seeing two, and not like twins or anything. They look like they're separate ages to me. And then I feel like he's seriously joking about like if he had more or not, you know, like it's like just being this funny guy. Like I might have had more, you know. And then I keep hearing the word like husband. I don't know if you're married, Jess. Are you married?
I'm not. No.
Okay. I feel like so. I don't know if you have a significant other or something like that, but I just keep feeling like
I do.
I don't know if it's something like him. Like he might know this guy. Just so you know, because that's kind of how spirit works sometimes. So it doesn't have to be exactly who you wanted to come in sort of thing. Like he might. So I don't know if he's into this at all. Probably not, right? But you can ask him about this guy when you get off the phone.
Yeah, he's completely asleep in the other room.
Oh, yeah. No, don't ask him out. Definitely don't wake him up. And only if he's like cool with it. But I heard like husband, like maybe he's related to, or not related, or maybe even related since I said that out loud, but a friend or relative or something to him. Which I know sucks for you. Sorry. My ex-boyfriend's like family stalks me through spirit like all the time. So to the point where I had to like intervene, like you cannot come through anymore. Yeah. So this guy, he just seems like this super cool guy. Like in general though, just like fun but super sweet, teddy bear, shirt off, you know, his back kind of guy. Okay. And then I know I said 50 earlier, so he is bringing me back to like the number 5. So when I get numbers, it's just the month of May. So birthdays, death days, anniversaries, either his or yours, or I guess at this point maybe your boyfriend if that's who it's for. But so let me see what he is here for. He's referencing paving a new path is how he said it. And I'm seeing like the image he's showing me is literally like just ripping up what is ever in your way. Like what is in the way of your path right now, literally just ripping it out of the way and putting pavement down. Like you are just like trailblazing, you know, through whatever you need to do.
We're trying.
Yeah. So this is what that's what his message is for you. So it's like kind of reminding you that you can do, like you can make your own path sort of thing. yeah, just you are making it, like literally. And he's literally showing me that you're like actually like I mean, you know, like you're mixing the cement or whatever, right? Like I've gone from pavement to cement, but this is what my brain's doing. You know, so obviously it's taken some time to get where you are to really pave that path. But he just wants to validate for you that you really can. So kind of just to keep at it, and don't let anybody get in your way. Just keep paving your own path.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, Jess.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, guys. So you are back with me, your host, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium, on When Spirit Speaks. And we are on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. I'm here tonight with my friend Jessica Marshall.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, Jess. So Jess is the owner of Intangible Balance. So she does Reiki sessions, and she does some Archangel Life Coaching, which sounds really cool. I'm going to have to check that out. She does angel and oracle card readings for guidance and stuff, I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Guidance and just life purpose and where you're at and stuff, where you need to go. So check out Jessica. Her information is on the Facebook page. So it is intangiblebalance.com. And then her actual just Facebook page is there. I think I said website, Facebook page, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Whatever. They're both the same thing. Check them out. Very cool. Yeah. So Jess doing things. Got some goals this year. Jess needs to grow her business. Wants to, right?
Yep.
Get some more people.
I'm definitely growing some clientele and, you know, just making a difference for some people. That's what I really want to do. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, Jess can definitely do, and you can do Reiki at your house. We already talked about this, I know, but for people calling in, calling in, my brain is like fried by the end of the night. Okay. It's just so you can do people in your room or your office. And we're both like,
I know,
at the end, like our brains are done. Or
I can do
long distance. There we go. Thank you for helping me there.
Sorry.
Gosh. So, all right, we do have, I know, I'm like, we're just staring. I do have another caller on the line. So Steffanie from Bow. Hi, Steffanie.
Hello.
Hi, I love your name.
We have the same name.
I know. That's why I said I love it. No, I said I love your name.
Thank
awesome. Yeah, you're welcome. So, you would like a medium reading?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I'm going to put you just on like musical hold for a second while I call your family in, okay?
Sure.
Family and friends. One sec, Steph. All right. Do you have a pen and paper out or anything like that?
Ooh, hang on one second. I'll grab it.
Okay, so like you don't have to, but it's always fun to write it down just in case. You can kind of go back on it and check it out. Or you can just listen to this recording tomorrow.
Okay.
Or forever.
I have it.
All right, cool. All right, Steph. So I have a younger woman for you here. I feel like she is telling me like 40s or so, 40s and maybe even 50s, maybe late 30s, but right around that area. The first words she said were literally like fiery and feisty were the two words I heard for her. I did hear I keep hearing like the word breast, and I'm not quite sure what it officially means. I mean, I know what it is, but like, I don't think it means that, if that makes any sense to you. I'm always like, I get signs and symbols and I'm always trying to learn, figure out what they mean. So I just felt like I could actually share that one out loud with you, and everyone listening, obviously on the radio, but I just haven't figured it out yet. So I'm not sure if it actually means like something breast related that was going on with her, or something like that. Does that make sense to you at all?
Yes.
Or this woman at all? Does it make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Do you mind telling me just if it has something to do with breast?
Sure. I think who you're talking about would have been my brother's wife who passed from breast cancer.
Okay. I'm just trying to get like a for me for like every other time that I hear the word, because sometimes most of the time it doesn't mean that. So I just like, they're just throwing me off tonight, but I felt like it did mean something more than that tonight. So, but thank you for telling me that. All right. So let me see. So the fiery, feisty, and I almost feel like, and I don't know if she even had like fiery red hair or something. That's why she's telling me the fiery thing. I felt like it had like a double meaning there. or like a strawberry blonde or something. I don't know, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, she was like a dirty blonde.
Okay. So I feel like I just keep seeing her, like, I know I saw the boxing thing earlier, but this one is like, she's just like nothing can keep me down. I keep hearing her say that to me, like, in this fun, like somehow still spunky way, even though, and I feel like, I almost want to see her like, I mean, not that I wanted to see her that way, but I see her even like kind of sick, you know, and then still being able to like, you know, putting her fists up and jumping around. Like she's just like, nah, like nothing's going to get me. When obviously it had already got her, but like, you know, when she was already still sick, but that's what I kind of see the attitude, at least with her. Not that she literally maybe did that, but that was
right,
that's what her attitude was. I
understand that.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I try to explain myself properly. She is saying, so she's telling me the number 8. So when I get numbers, it's just the could be literally the number 8 or the month of August. So birthdays, death days, anniversaries, with her or you. Sorry, my brain is not functioning at high levels. And sometimes when I get numbers, it actually means like this just popped in my head, like how long it's been since she passed. Sometimes that is the number, like 8 months, 8 years, 8 weeks, something like that. So
I believe it was about November 8th that she passed.
Oh, or that would work as well. Okay, so just, I don't know, she just said something about like, I heard like something about her passing, so that's even not better, but sorry for your loss nonetheless.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. She is just like, I just feel like just full of love. And I keep hearing the word joy. I do feel like she left behind, like I keep hearing like children, like more than one child.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like are they young still? I feel like they're young.
No, there was 2. One of them is, gosh, how old is she now?
Like
I want to say about 11, 12, and the other one is 17, 18.
Okay. I feel like gosh, sorry. I feel like she's saying like she's reaching out to them, you know, she's been reaching out to them, but usually like the younger ones can like see spirit, I feel like, until they're like 7-ish, I feel like, but I still feel like the younger one might still be feeling or something, you know, feeling, or I don't want to say seeing, but she might be. I don't want to dismay that. I talk to dead people. So, you know, feeling more than she's saying, if that makes sense. In like a way, I don't know if anybody can talk to her about that, or, and I know I didn't get to like a message part yet, but I feel like that's kind of part of her. Like she wants to make sure, like she knows that she's not going crazy, right? That she is probably feeling her a lot and seeing her, or whatever, seeing her in her own way, sort of thing, if that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I think she wanted to touch on that because it's really nice, just as like, I mean, not that I didn't really know I had this gift until I was older, but I did have it when I was younger. So I just feel like if I had that adult to be able to chat with me about it, you know.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, good. You know what I'm saying then. Okay, I'm like, it would have made it a whole lot different, my whole, you know, and not that I'm sad about where my life went by any means, but yeah, so that is.
But to be able to embrace it at a younger age.
Yeah, I feel like it just could have been helpful for sure. So I feel like that's important to this woman.
Okay.
As part of her message, let me see what else she's saying. She keeps showing me like, I haven't seen this in a while either. It just looks like it's this one like beautifully random tree that I don't know if people go to think of her or if it's like near where she's buried or something like that. I just keep seeing this one. Does that make any sense to you? Just one tree.
No, but I wrote it down, so
I'll
look more into that.
Yeah. I just feel like when I'm near this tree, even though, or she's near this tree, and like I'm thinking of her when I'm near it. So that's how she's making me feel about it.
Okay.
Like a place of remembrance, or just yeah, I don't even think I need to talk. Like, that's just what I feel when I'm near this like tree, and I feel like people would like know what I'm talking about when they get told or something, right? Like, oh, she used to like this one park, and there's one big tree in it. I don't know, just like a place that she's been, and I feel like that she just feels like that if other people went to it, I feel like they would like feel her more, sort of thing.
Okay.
Feel her presence, like just feel the energy there, and I think it just sounds silly, but it's like with the tree as much as it is like potentially her, if that makes sense. But
absolutely, it does.
Okay, and that place and stuff. And I do keep hearing like an M name, like I heard Mary, but like an M name with something related to this woman. Like, so either the first name that starts with an M or a last name that starts with an M, and it could be somebody living as well.
Well, my mom starts with an M, and she's passed.
It has to do with this woman that I have, like the younger woman I'm speaking to now.
Okay.
Unless she knew your mom and she just wanted to pop her name in there real quick, but
right, I'm writing that down too.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm just checking the clock. So let me see what else she has for a message here real quick. She just wants. So I feel like she's showing me like a bunch of little hearts sprinkled everywhere, and that's just one of my visual aids when I'm like trying to like one of my life goals, just sprinkle as much love as I possibly can. So just sprinkle hearts everywhere. So I feel like that's what she wants to. She didn't, I feel like she was trying to do that when she was here, and then she didn't get to do that. Continue doing it, obviously, from the physical world, but for you guys to all keep doing that as well, like if you can, to just sprinkle as much love all around, to the world, because it needs more of it. And then on a more like physical plane, she actually keeps saying that she's going to try to like send like literal hearts to you guys, like from above, in like in different shapes and different things. I'm seeing like rocks, I'm seeing puddles, I'm seeing like actual little chocolates. Like if somebody buys you chocolates that are shaped like hearts, and they're like, oh, I don't know why I did that, like you're gonna just smile now and be like, I know why you did that, because she put the thought there, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually really sweet, and I haven't seen that one before. So I just feel like, and then for everyone, like for the kids, for for you, for anybody that like, I feel like anybody that knew her, just that's how she's even going to spread the love from above.
Okay.
That's
awesome.
Well, thanks so much for calling, Steph. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. All right, guys. Yeah, so we're just crazy. 2 hours is almost over. So you're listening to When Spirit Speaks with me, Steffanie Damboise Psychic Medium, on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk radio. And then tonight I have it's almost over, my friend Jessica Marshall, who is the owner of Intangible Balance.
Hey, Steph.
Hey. So quick overview. Jess does Reiki, which is amazing. I had a session done with her, and I was literally drooling by the end of it. And I just felt like so good afterwards. So if anybody would like to check that out, to have her website on the Facebook page. Yes, on our Facebook page. My brain's like literally fried. And it's easy enough. Intangiblebalance.com. And then her Facebook page is Intangible Balance. And then my stuff's all on there too. Steffanie with 2 F's, Damboise. And then my Facebook page too. We'd love all of you to get some more likes for us, share the love, send some people our way. Jess, it was great having you on my show this week.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
And it went super quick.
It did. I said it was going to, like, it goes by so quickly. Super fun. Next week I will be in Florida, so I don't know what I'll be doing for Facebook Live, but I'll figure it out. And then I don't know who's on the next week, so we'll figure that out as well. But it's awesome having you here. 30 years of friendship. Crazy.
Definitely.
Can't even believe it. Yeah, it's so cool. So hit Jess up, like her on Facebook, like my Facebook, and we love all you guys. And we will see you all next week for some more fun, some more card pulls, some more medium live readings. So tell your friends. I want to do all 50 states. So, all right, guys, have a great night, and I will see you all next week.
You're listening to 1590 WSMN Nashua.
USA Radio News with Robin Walensky.
President Trump speaking in Miami in front of a friendly crowd at Florida International University, many shouting USA, USA.